Welcome in to the Fantasy Football Game Show, presented to you by Front Yard Fantasy. I am your new and improved host, Dan, joined as always by my good friend Josh. Friendly and always regular, Fun Friday guest Tim. How you doing?
Nailed it. I am fantastic. The Braves won. I'm
Very
in
regular.
Went to the parade this morning. It's great. Good energy all around.
Awesome. And Front Yard Fantasy.
Regular is definitely the word.
Definitely regular. I've never known Tim not to be regular.
Yeah.
Front Yard Fantasy member and star of Start, Sits, and Salutations, Joey Wright. How you doing, Joey?
Great. I've been stealing candy from my little kid all week, so it's been a good week. And the Braves won the World Series. What's up?
That's two baseball references in 30 seconds. What are we doing,
That's
guys?
more than we've had all year, probably.
That's more than we had all year.
No more.
And joining us today is a very special guest, best friend of the show, Dan Titus. He's a producer at the Action Network, host of Buckets Fantasy Basketball Podcast. I use him for all of my fantasy basketball needs. That sounds real weird, but it's true. It's just the truth. Dan, how are you doing?
Used, Dan.
Doing great, JL, man. He definitely could use it. But thanks for happy to be on the show, guys.
Yeah, this is what, third time?
Second time. I'm excited. Get to play a new game too, so I'm definitely hyped for it.
Let's get you in here more often, Dan.
Yeah,
you know,
we
always
I think I had some dad duties before that I messed up my last time, but yeah,
gotcha.
Now I'm back in Joey's mode. I'm stealing candy. I'm feeling great today.
Yes,
you get to experience this mess of a game we have Fantasy 5, but we love it.
Yes,
it's a good time. It's a good time.
It is. We got some people here in the chat. Bam, saying per Devontae Adams, I will play Sunday.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Good to know.
I kind of expected this. And you're starting him.
You got to.
Yeah.
Even without Rodgers.
You got to.
Yes, sir.
Jordan saying, hey, Dan, Tim, and Joey. How are you guys doing?
Jordan. How you doing, buddy?
Good, brother.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Tell your dad I said hello, Jordan.
So rude.
Yeah, how's your dad doing? Yeah, your dad's the man, Jordan.
I did meet you.
Met him in Canton.
Yeah.
I got to tour the Hall of Fame with Jordan and his dad.
That is so pleasant. Did you all hold hands the whole time?
Jordan's dad and I held hands. Jordan just kind of looked at us really weird.
I thought you both were holding Jordan on either side and like swinging him.
Yeah, swinging. Yes, that's better.
That's actually perfect.
Carlos, he says, my guys, Rule has messed me up today, saying that if CMC plays, he'll only play limited snaps. If that's the case, should I bail on Panthers running backs this week or and just start McNichols? What do you think, Dan?
No.
That's a great question. I mean, I think it could be Jedi mind tricks by Matt Rule here. Like, is CMC really going to play just a few snaps? I don't know. They just could be trying to mess up Bill Belichick here. So we don't know what we're going to get out of McNichols. If it's PPR, I'm probably starting McNichols just for the pass catching. That's going to pretty much be there because we don't know what Adrian Peterson's going to give. So yeah, I'd probably just roll with McNichols for now.
McNichols.
Guys, listen up. If Christian McCaffrey's playing, I'm putting him in my lineup over most players, including Jeremy McNichols. Even though I have high expectations for McNichols. I like McNichols, but I'm going with Christian McCaffrey. First overall draft pick in 90% of leagues out there, unless it's super flex. So
what do you think, Tim?
I'm taking the risk.
I'm a little nervous about McCaffrey. I mean, I saw some news that he was, Wednesday practice? He was literally only doing light bike work, and that counted as a practice. So
yeah,
I don't really have a solid feel one way or the other because the Titans are playing the Rams. Like that sucks. It's really bad.
That sounds like a positive game script for a lot of passing for Tannehill.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point. Yeah, Joe, you have a different opinion here?
So not much different than I completely understand what Josh is saying. If it's CMC, but I have like this rule that I try to stick by. Unless they do full practices all week after an injury, I don't start. No matter who.
Unless it's CMC.
And that's the thing, is it's CMC.
Yeah.
No, listen, the Panthers need a spark. They have looked horrible since CMC has been out of the lineup, and I think they just need him out there.
Yep. Jordan
I understand what everyone's saying, though.
It's CMC. We'll see. We'll see after this weekend, I guess. Jordan saying, JL, Josh, I hope you have minor inconveniences like forgetting your phone in the car, misplacing the remote, forgetting to turn the lights off as you get in bed.
What the hell?
I have trouble. Like all three of that's just a normal day in my life, man.
Yeah, I added like juju, like negative energy coming at me from.
Except the lights thing. I have hue lights, so I just turn them all off from bed. Very easy.
Oh no, I had to. So by the way, I'm gonna just give you a quick look at I sleep up those stairs. There's a loft up there, and I forget to turn off the lights down here all the time, and it's even more of a journey. You know, I've got to come downstairs and turn off the lights. Sometimes.
Yeah. Welcome to FYF Cribs. We're here with Josh at his crib. Kevin here saying bird up. Jay saying thanks. Hey, we got Alex in here, peaked in high school. What's going on, Alex? Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Jay saying JL doesn't think dad duties make you tired. I never said that. You're completely mischaracterizing my words. Bam saying, so this Parker injury just hindered my flex. Do I start Renfro, Kenny Galladay, or Tyler Boyd?
Renfro. Yeah, Renfro.
Unanimous Renfro.
No, I'm going to not be unanimous. I think the answer should be Renfro, but I'm not going to say. I want at least just an off shot. Give me a Kenny G. I don't care.
Yeah,
I just don't want to be
playing. I could see it if Kenny G ends up playing. I could see him being the high scorer out of these options.
Yeah. Jordan going back to CMC saying CMC plays 25 snaps, gets 25 touches. Jay saying if CMC is active, he's in your starting lineup. And Alex saying, can you live with yourself if CMC goes off on your bench? That's the thing.
That's why I'm starting him.
That's the thing.
I couldn't.
All right.
How many teams are actually in contention with CMC right now, do you think?
I've got two of them, so
I'd go one or so, maybe two. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I traded 4 CMCs in one.
5-3 in both.
I'm 1-7 in that one, so not going so well. Tim's in that league.
Oh yeah, I since I've taken over, I'm 2-0. Or no, I'm 1-2.
I'm playing against Jonathan Taylor this week, so it looks like 1-8 is in my future in that league. Anyway, we got a game of Fantasy Spy for you all today. We do, and I'm going to pass it off here to Josh in a second to first go over news and then rules. But first, if you enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying this content, hit the like button, subscribe. Super easy, very free way to support the show. We're here every single weekday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, playing fantasy football games. All right, Josh, you got some news for us today?
Yeah, why don't we just start out with this? The Browns, they're releasing Odell Beckham. I'm sure you heard about it, but hey, Odell Beckham's out of there. I think this helps Jarvis Landry. He's going to get targets. He's going to get targets for the rest of the season. I'm not saying he's a league winner. I'm not saying he's going to be a number 1 wide receiver, but he's a guy you can absolutely start every week going forward now, in my mind. Anyone disagree there?
Nope, not at all.
Nope.
All right, that's why I like here, especially PPR. Yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones stock is definitely on the rise, I would say. So DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray are not practicing today due to his hamstring injury. I added in DeAndre Hopkins in here. I just did this yesterday as well.
You did fix it?
Yes.
It's a thing now. Just leave it.
So yeah, exactly. James Robinson, he did miss practice on Thursday. Let's see if he practices today. It's not looking great for him. This was kind of a weird thing where it was announced that Saquon Barkley was taken off the COVID list this morning, but then we got word that he's not expected to play this week. So a roller coaster of emotions going on here with Saquon Barkley. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to start him this week, though. CeeDee Lamb, he sprained his ankle, but he should practice today, we're hearing. So that's good news for CeeDee Lamb. He sprained his ankle on Wednesday in practice. The Saints are expected to start Trevor Siemian at quarterback this week. This is a bit of a surprise. Does anyone think this is just because Taysom Hill's concussion concerns, or do you just think they're rolling with Trevor Siemian because he's the guy?
I think
Joey?
It's twofold. I think it's.
Joey has something to say. Go ahead, Joey. Yeah.
I was gonna say I think it's a little bit of the injury, this brain injury that he's got, but also Trevor Siemian beat the Bucs last weekend.
He did. Most of the game, he played most of the game. He's the reason they won.
What do you think, Joe?
Not the only reason.
I was gonna say I think that Saints defense is the reason they won. But
yeah,
fact. Good point.
I think it has to be the injury with Taysom Hill. I mean, he was the QB4 and QB8 last year against the Falcons in the 2 weeks he played him. So I think it's probably a lot of the injury. Maybe they want to kick the tires on Simeon to see if Sean Payton can work the magic with him. But I was pretty disappointed when I saw the Taysom.
Me too. I want to see Taysom Hill out there. Let's just keep moving through these. Dawson Knox will miss this week. Do not start Dawson Knox. Adrian Peterson was brought up to the active roster today. He's probably going to get 10 carries this week, if I had to guess. So if you need a running back start, you can throw him in there. I don't want to play him his first week in there, though. Personally, 49ers running back Jeff Wilson, he could play this week. He's coming off the IR. Rashad Bateman was not at practice today, but is not on the injury report, so we have to see what's going on there. Kyler, I just played the one from yesterday. So that's why it's the same one from yesterday. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins is not practicing today, expected to be game time decisions. Latavius Murray, he is out this week. I guess if I had to start a Ravens running back, it'd be Devonta Freeman. Sam Darnold, he is questionable for this week. And lastly, James Robinson did not practice on Thursday, but he did get some work in today at practice. He's questionable for this week. That's everything.
Carlos Hyde.
Hey, I'm willing to throw Carlos Hyde out there if James Robinson isn't playing. He's a better start than Adrian Peterson, actually, for me.
Yeah.
You guys might disagree.
No. He's at least gets pass down work, so that helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so your questions here in the chat. We're going to get to them, but I want to get started on our game. And so, Josh, you want to run through the rules?
Absolutely. So we're playing Fantasy Spy today. Look, the rules might sound a little confusing, but it's a pretty straightforward game. All right, guys. So essentially, we are going to start with a list of 10 players that JL put together for us today. Everyone can see those 10 players. Okay. It's just a general list of 10 players or 10. It might be 10 teams, something like that. JL sent all 4 of us a message coming into the show. 3 of us, there's 4 contestants. So 3 of us received a name of one of the 10 players. All got the same player. We all got the same player. One of the guys received a message that said, "You're the spy. Try to blend in." All right. We give everyone a minute or so to come up with a word or a phrase that describes the player. Obviously, the spy is going to have to make up something or try to blend in the best he can. Okay. The goal for the 3 contestants that aren't the spy is to try to figure out who the spy actually is. The goal for the spy is to not get found out and try to figure out who the player that everyone else received via the messages by the clues given. So there's it could be the spy. It could be that I'm the spy every time. JL randomly generated this. So, don't try to game theory this, but one of us is going to be the spy and we got to determine who it is.
Yep. Easy enough. Easy enough.
Easy.
You guys want to get into the first round here? Let's get started.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.
All right. Hey. Contestants, you have your prompts. Feel free to open up round 1.
Let me find it. I opened up round 1. Here we go.
Here are the options for round 1. Taysom Hill, Taylor Heineke, Tyrod Taylor, Tua Tagovailoa, Mike White, Cooper Rush, Trevor Siemian, Josh Johnson, Geno Smith, Trey Lance, and Davis Mills.
Everyone get out of the chat because JL is going to put who the player, the spy doesn't know in the comments. So everyone else knows who the players we're trying to guess. Here.
Yes. Audience members here. Here comes the secret in the chat. Hopefully all of the contestants are out. Secret is posted. All right, contestants, you have 30 seconds to a minute to come up with one clue. That clue can be a word, a very short phrase, something to indicate that you are not the spy. JB coming here saying Joey's the spy. Look at that mustache. And then Carlos saying they officially announced that Barkley is out this week. So definitely don't start Barkley. Probably start Devontae Booker this week, though.
Unless you're wildly confident in the rest of your team. But
yeah. If you really just want to flex on your league mates.
And apparently Taysom Hill is going to play this week.
He's going to play, but he's not going to start it. That's very interesting, actually. Ooh,
he's playing.
That tells me that they just want Trevor Siemian to be the quarterback.
It makes me not want to start either.
Oh, yeah.
All right, contestants, you have your clue.
Yes.
Sure.
All right, Dan, we're going to start with you. What is your clue?
My clue is backup.
Backup. Tim, what's your clue?
Magic.
Joey, what's your clue?
Pitt.
Say it again.
Pitt.
P-I-T-T? T?
Mm-hmm.
2 T's. Okay. Josh, what's your clue?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. I don't know how to spell that. I just typed.
You can do Virginia.
I just typed in West Virgie, and that doesn't make sense. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, we'll go there. All right. So Dan giving the clue, backup. Tim giving the clue, Magic. Joey, Pitt. Josh, West Virginia. Contestants, you have 3 to 7 minutes ish to deliberate, ask each other questions. Begin.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Tim, why'd you say Magic?
So if I'm not mistaken, this quarterback happened to be on a roster with one of my all-time favorite players who is now unfortunately injured.
But he did Magic?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're getting at, I think, Tim. But
there's a magician in the NFL? I don't
Yeah. So Joey, you said Pitt. Do you want to elaborate there? Oh, okay. That's a good start.
If I were to elaborate on Pitt, I'm afraid it would cause a very public breakup. So I don't want to do it.
Okay. So you're going to abstain? You're going to plead the fifth here?
Yeah.
Okay. He's pleading the fifth. You're going to lie. All right. So, so Dan, what was yours again?
Joey,
mine was backup.
Backup? Okay. So
I'm ready to guess.
It looks like there's a lot of backups on this list.
Whole lot.
So, I'm just like wondering. I'm like, I mean, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I feel like I have a feeling.
Super helpful. I know.
I have grown to love this game. I really have.
Others can ask questions. It doesn't just have to be Josh.
I think I know why Josh did his.
I'm still struggling with Pitt here.
Yeah.
I feel like, and the magician. Who is this?
Magic.
His story. It's Magic.
The clue is Magic. Yeah.
Magic.
All right, I'm ready to vote.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Dan, you ready? Got any more questions?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Think you're good? All right.
Yep.
All right. And we're going to start with you. Who do you think the spy is?
Go with Tim.
Going with Tim. Tim, who do you think the spy is?
I think it's Joey because he does the second clue all the time, but I don't know what the second clue is alluding to. Or the first, rather.
So. All right, Joey.
I think it's Dan. I think it's Dan.
All right, Josh.
I think it's probably Joey.
Joey? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dan guessing Tim guessing Joey, Joey guessing Dan, and Josh guessing Joey. I was going to see if anyone in the and while you're watching, feel free to throw in the comments who you think the spy is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's bad if I get guessed, right?
Also, just to remind you, once the spy's revealed, do not give away the player who we're trying to guess because the spy is going to have to guess who the player is.
Yes. So now that we have all the guesses here, would the spy like to reveal themselves and guess what they think the secret is?
It was me.
No way!
Who do you think it is, Tim?
I'm guessing Geno Smith.
No.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it, Tim.
Let's go.
Tim, your clue is so good because I figured, Geno Smith played with Fitzmagic. So
Yeah. Did they not with the Jets?
Magic.
Oh, did they?
Like, you
I don't
might
know.
have
I
just,
just
like,
feel like
gotten
there are
really
a ton of
lucky
people
there.
here. No, that's why I said it, because I thought that he played back
With
up to
everyone.
the
Fitzmagic to
odds are really
everybody.
good that he
Yeah.
did. So.
All right, I'm gonna calculate the scores
They
here.
played on the Jets together. Geno Smith and Ryan Fitzpatrick played on the freaking Jets together.
That's why
That
I just
seems
stopped questioning Tim.
awful.
I was like, oh, that's it.
I just got lucky
That's
there.
why I stopped questioning him too.
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
okay, that makes sense. You know, that's
Dan,
crazy.
what do you think about Geno Smith? Is he a fantasy starter until Russ gets back?
Only in Dynasty, because I had to scoop him up in Dynasty quite a bit, just for injuries. I wouldn't start him. I definitely will not start him in a 1 QB league. That's just risky. There's way better options, streaming options than Geno.
Yeah, I agree. Josh, you want to get some of these questions while I calculate these scores?
Oh, absolutely. I was actually just
I think
through.
all the way here. I'll get the first one because I
Okay.
saw where it left
I know.
off.
Here's Blue Crew
There
coming
you
in
go.
with good afternoon, gentlemen. Pick one: Ingram, Conklin, Dan Arnold, Fryermuth, half point PPR 12 team. Thanks. I will start, and I'm going to go with Fryermuth. Anyone? What do you think, Joey?
I like Fryermuth this week, but my favorite matchup of him is what Conklin has.
I was thinking
I like Dan Arnold, but the Buffalo Bills, he's got the Bills, right? Carolina's playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jags
but no,
Jags and Bills.
How about you, Dan?
Gotta go Dan Arnold, man. This game script's gonna get ugly. I think Bills are 14.5-point favorites. I only see Trevor Lawrence just chucking the ball as much as he can.
And Tim, any opinion here?
To that game, I think would be one of those weird games. It'd be so much fun to just watch the Jags absolutely dominate for no reason whatsoever. I'm hoping for that.
Let's go.
But I like Conklin. It's a dart throw for a lot of these guys. In my mind, Fryermuth is going to be a decent play, but I'll take Conklin.
All right. So we have a really good mix of answers there. So Lee here just traded Saquon and Higgins for Keenan Allen and Mark Andrews because fans on COVID. How do you guys feel about this trade? I am fine with it.
I feel better about it now.
Whoever got Keenan Allen and Mark Andrews, you're a winner.
It sounds like Lee's the winner
dinner.
here. Then it does sound like Lee's the winner.
Lee?
Brian's coming in saying, who are your top 5 tight ends in PPR? I don't know if you're talking about this week or just in general. But if we're talking about it
this week,
okay, we're talking about this week. Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts, and Dallas Goedert.
yeah, I would maybe throw Gesicki in there.
Bingo.
Yeah, but that would be 6, so I don't know.
I just looked at my top
pretty much
5
lines
and
up.
it was 4 of Josh's and then Gesicki. So,
Really? Okay.
Yep.
So you would start Gesicki over Goddard?
I would start Gesicki over Andrews, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I got Andrews at 6.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, Gesicki has a nice matchup. That should be a really good game with the Texans.
And then if you're talking about for the year, all I would do is replace Goddard for TJ Hawkinson.
Yep. All right. Okay. All right. So we got the score updated here before we get to this question. Dan, you got 2 points because you correctly guessed Tim is a spy, but you were guessed once. So you got 3
Tim
points
killed
for
it.
correctly guessing Tim, but -1 for being guessed as a spy. Tim,
Oh.
you correctly guessed the answer, which gave you 5 points, but you got guessed by Dan, which -1. So you got 4. Joey, -2 because you got guessed twice and you didn't guess right. And so -2 for you, Josh. You got 1 point because I'm going to give you my extra moderator point here. My favorite
Virginia?
Ding ding.
for West Virginia. Yeah, for your clue.
What? Okay, can you explain Pitt, Joey?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, Mr. and Mrs.
Oh
Smith.
my!
Oh,
A very public
Wow.
breakup.
No, you
Of
should
the
have
show.
just.
Wow.
You should have at least said
I love it,
a
though.
Brad Pitt movie. Like you should have
You're in
gotten
the
into it a
trenches.
little
Yeah.
bit.
I love it.
That does seem like I thought it was a school.
Yeah, I thought you were going for
I
the
did
school
too.
too, and I was like,
That's what I
he
was
did
gonna-
not go to Pitt. I know exactly where he went. That's my clue.
I mean,
Ah,
yeah.
So funny. All right, we're gonna get into our next round here shortly.
Dumb it down, Joey.
Questions.
Dumb it down.
I do that on Wednesdays.
Need a flex out of Patterson, Tony, Waddle, and I just heard Parker is doubtful. For me, it's Patterson. Josh, what do you think?
Patterson.
Dan?
I like Waddle. Waddle's a good start.
Ooh, this is tough, man. I like Waddle with no Parker's great in PPR. Patterson is definitely a target monster just in general. He's just going to get touches. And Tony's the question mark.
I'm going Waddle.
Yep. I'm going to go Waddle.
Ooh, 3 Waddles, 2 Pattersons.
I don't like the Falcons matchup against the Saints. That's a no-go.
Yeah, Carlos saying Virginia. That was a funny clue, Josh. Funny clue.
Yeah, but that's Josh. Yours is the only reason I got it because I knew we went to West Virginia.
I was wondering. I was wondering if you guys would realize that.
Shervon, and you're saying
most of you wouldn't know.
Joey painted his eyebrows on today. Is that true, Joey? Can you answer?
No, it's not. But I did not paint my brows on today. That's my best friend and also cameraman of Start Sits and Salutations and the voice. Anytime I hear a voice. That's Shervon.
Let's go.
And he writes like half the jokes.
Nice.
Dan, you were giving off some sketchy vibes, my friend. Lots of people voting you, Dan.
With backup. Like, let's be honest.
This is the first time playing, so maybe that explains it too.
That magic clue was so good. Like, it immediately threw me off. I was like, nope.
It was too good. Just because it was right and you didn't know it was going to be right.
I just looked at the list. I mostly was just looking at 2. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably one. And then the rest, I was like, he played on half of these teams.
So one more question before we get into the next round here. Bam asking, is anyone else a little bit scared that Kamara will get less snaps taken by Taysom last year? So, yeah, is Kamara's performance going to get hindered by Taysom being in like last year? What do you think, Dan?
Depends if he's starting. If he starts, then probably. But if we're going to see Trevor Siemian, I'd say ride with Kamara. You're still good.
Yeah, we saw Kamara get, like, I feel like it was in the beginning of Taysom's time starting last year. He wasn't very good, but it got much better. If you go back and look at the games, Kamara ended up producing in like the later half of when Taysom was in starting. So I'm not too concerned.
I also think that this could be a question, regardless, even if Trevor Siemian's the starter, just Taysom Hill taking away snaps and taking away red zone opportunities from Kamara, which he did last year outside of being the starter. And yeah, I mean, it's a little concerning, but you're not considering you're still starting Kamara.
You're not benching Kamara, right?
Yeah. All right. We're going to get to the rest of these questions later in between rounds. We're going to move on to our second round. Are you contestants ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Round 2. Open up your prompts. The options are Damian Harris, Chuba Hubbard, Javonte Williams, James Conner, James Robinson, Kenyon Drake, Kenneth Gainwell, Elijah Mitchell, Darrell Williams, and Michael Carter. And the secret is going in the chat. Get out of the public chat, contestants. Make sure you're not in there because I'm about to put the secret here.
I'm glad you said that.
I put mine full screen, so I can't see anything. And I also want to see your faces. I want to see who's lying.
Pretty soon we're going to have VR Tim. Tim is just going to have a full VR headset as he talks to us.
I do have one, actually. I could throw that on sometime.
All right. The secret is in the chat. Contestants, you got 30 seconds to a minute to come up with your clue. A reminder, if you're just tuning in, one of these contestants is a spy. They don't know what the clue is, but they're going to try and blend in and pretend like they do. The rest of the contestants know what the answer is. They know which of these players is the right answer, and they're going to have to give a clue that signifies to the others that they know who it is and that they're not the spy. All right, contestants, you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Tim, Joey?
Sure.
So confident. All right, Tim, we're going to start with you this round.
Perfect. That's what I wanted.
What is your clue?
Need that extra 10 seconds.
Mittens.
Mittens.
Yes.
Joey, what is your clue?
Barbie.
Barbie.
I'm a Barbie
Josh,
girl.
what is your clue?
Pass catcher.
Pass catcher. And Dan, what is your clue?
Juicy J.
Juicy J. All right. So Dan, Juicy J, Tim, Mittens, Joey, Barbie, and Josh, pass catcher. You got 7 minutes to deliberate, contestants.
I'm ready to vote now.
Oh.
Really?
Oh,
That's something a spy might say.
Yeah, it might be. It's probably not.
What was your clue again, Tim?
Mittens.
Mittens. You want to elaborate?
I can't go too deep on
Kitten
that.
mittens?
You're just gonna have to trust me.
That's like what Joey said last round.
oh man.
And Dan, what was yours again?
Juicy J.
Juicy J.
That seems so specific. I don't understand it, but it sounds right.
There's a lot of
Can you
J's up
elaborate at
there,
all?
man. It's
Oh yeah. Oh crap.
And Joey, what was yours?
Joey's good. I know it.
Yeah.
Joey's clue was Barbie.
Barbie.
Yep. Tim's clue was Mittens. Joey's is Barbie. Pass catcher, and Dan's was
I
Juicy
see.
J.
I like that Dan's first thought was to go to the song. That makes me happy.
I'm a Barbie girl. That was my first thought too. To be completely honest.
I guess
I'm still ready. I'm
good to go.
Tim
I didn't.
no,
I definitely
really.
didn't defend. I didn't defend myself enough, but my answer is staying the same.
No more questions? No more deliberation?
I feel like everybody's going to vote me anyway, but they're going to be wrong. I will put that out there. I don't need
You're
to
really
lie.
good at this game, Tim. Josh, what was your clue again?
Pass catcher.
So how many receptions do you need to be considered a pass catcher here?
I
I feel like there's some guys that are like, is he a pass catcher? Sometimes a little bit.
I think this is above average.
That's about as good as my
How about that?
backup. That's about as helpful as backup.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm ready.
I'm good.
Tim's still ready?
So you can't add
Dan's ready?
anything, Tim.
I cannot.
Fair enough.
Josh, you ready?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Silent Joey down there, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. We're gonna start with Tim. Who do you think? Who do you
it's
think
Josh.
the spy is?
It's Josh.
Joey. Who do you think the spy
It's,
is?
it's Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, who do you think the spy is?
Tim.
Tim.
You.
Dan,
of
who do
course.
you think the spy is?
I'm gonna go Josh.
Josh. 3 Joshes, 1 Tim by Josh. We got some guesses here in the chat. Carlos said, I'm already guessing Joey because he's thinking too obviously. He often does. And then he's saying, but really, I'm guessing Josh because pass catcher's too generic. And JB saying, I guess Dan. Dan getting called out. All right, would the spy like to reveal themselves and guess what they think the secret is?
I guess this guy's not a very big pass catcher, huh?
What do you think the secret is, Josh?
Yeah. All right, I'm trying to put this all together. Obviously, the guy is not that great of a pass catcher. I'll go with Javonte Williams.
Yes.
Woo! Bonk. Kenneth Gainwell was the right answer.
You got it.
He is the pass catcher. That's bullshit. The only reason I went off of him is because he's the biggest pass catcher on this freaking list. Maybe I'm like a Carter.
Definitely
maybe
was. He definitely was.
I'm confused.
What gave it away?
I'm so
How did you guys all
confused.
know that it was Josh?
Generic as heck. First off, but I knew Ken Barbie.
I
Yeah,
Ken.
yeah,
I was thinking
yeah,
Kenneth
Barbie.
Gainwell. That's why I went
Yeah.
with pass catcher. I switched it last minute.
My
Pass
clue
catcher
gave you a
because he's-
50-50 shot. It was
Yeah,
Ken
it
Young
did.
Drake or Kenneth Gainwell. So
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
Right.
I was trying to. They're both pass catchers. That's why I went with pass catcher.
you said Javonte Williams, and I'm like, well, you know.
Well, I figured it wasn't a very good pass catcher. But you guys were saying something like, how many, Dan, you kind of were, you're like, so how many passes does he need to catch? So I was like, okay, so he catches passes, but he's not known as a pass catcher. So that kind of led me to Javon. And you said Juicy J. What's Juicy J here?
Yeah, what's Juicy
Yeah.
J?
So there's layers to that one. So he went to school in Memphis, and I thought 3-6 Mafia, and then a part of 3-6 Mafia is Juicy J. So yeah, that was a little bit in the trenches there, but
And you just said there's a lot of people with
that
J
was-
names.
that
That's all
was
you said.
Deep, man. That was so
And
deep.
no one thought it could have been Dan? No?
Nah,
No,
I
did it cross
just-
anyone's mind?
I just trusted him.
He's got a trustworthy smile.
And Josh, you said Kitten Mints right off the bat, but I knew it was you right off the bat, so I couldn't say, yeah, it was for Kitten Mittens, which is always done in Philadelphia. So that's why I didn't say anything else. You JV, literally said it.
But why?
JV saying, "Come on, Josh. Joey's clue should have given it to you."
Broke it down, JV. What happened here?
Carlos saying, "Whoa, Dan getting meta." Yeah, Dan went deep. Dan went.
I dumbed it down just like Tim told me to, and no one guessed it.
No one.
I'm coming back.
Oh man, that is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna update the score here. I believe we had one question in here.
Right.
I hate Josh is angry right now.
I hate this game.
Here, you got this, Josh.
Yeah, I got this. Truly epic asked Derek Carr or Tua for quarterback this week. Tua has an injured throwing hand, apparently. I'll start Derek Carr. Dan, what do you think?
Oof, man, I gotta fade the Raiders here, man. I just feel like it might be a little bit too much going on. Gruden was one thing, but the Henry Ruggs is different. Give me Tua. I think that Houston game should be pretty high scoring.
Tim, Derek Carr, Tua.
I'm gonna go Tua. For pure bias.
And Joey, Derek Carr, Tua.
I am going Derek Carr. I have been waiting for this part of the schedule for Derek Carr. It's finally here, and I'm afraid to back away from it now. Because I've been so steadfast on it.
You have.
No. And so I'm rolling with Carr, and even if the matchup wasn't as good and the injury wasn't for Tua, I'm still going with Carr.
Hey, I have a question. So where should OBJ go?
Where should he go?
Well, now, yeah.
It seems like the Saints need someone to catch passes there. So if you ask me where should he go, that's the first team that stands out to me. But it really doesn't get me extremely excited. And no place he could really. It doesn't matter where he goes. I'm not getting super excited for fantasy.
Saints.
Yep.
I'll go to the Bucks.
That's what I said.
Yeah, go to the Bucks.
The Bucks. Yeah, he's already sleeping on Tom's couch, I bet.
It's hard to get a read. Like, is he actually still a good receiver? Or is Baker just that bad?
I think he's just a locker room problem.
Yeah, I think he is still a good receiver. What we've seen, all of the peripherals have looked good. I think it's a connection issue, and like Josh said, and just maybe a culture issue, like the attitudes and egos and all that getting into play.
That's why the Giants didn't want him anymore.
Never saw that being an ego thriving in Cleveland. He doesn't really look like he wants to ever be in Cleveland.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. Epic said dropped Odell and then picked him right back up when he was released.
That's truly epic to do.
Z2 saying, according to Odell's dad, Baker is that bad.
That's true.
And Steve Smith. Steve Smith called out Baker too.
Baker's got like a broken everything in the top part of his body. Like I get it, but still, come on.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, I saw a tweet out. I can't remember the account, but someone tweeted out this morning. They like mapped average depth of target and then like catchable rate and each of the players on the Browns, and Odell was far below what is expected. But again, it's hard to narrow that down to what exactly that is. What's causing that. All right, so Dan, you got 4 points that time because you correctly guessed. Josh, you guessed the spy, and I'm going to give you my extra point for Juicy J because that was so deep, and I respect deepness. Tim, you got 2 points on that one because you guessed Josh correctly, but you got guessed by Josh. Joey, you got 3 for correctly guessing Josh. Josh, -3 for getting guessed 3 times and not guessing the right secret.
Yeah, you guys just you guys. That's all I gotta say. You guys.
All right, you guys ready to go into round 3?
Let's do it.
Feel free to open up your prompts. Round 3 options are Van Jefferson, Jalen Waddle, Allen Robinson, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Odell Beckham Jr., Rondell Moore, Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, Darnell Mooney, and Robert Woods.
Out of the chat.
Out of the chat. The secret is coming in the chat.
Coming all in the chat.
All over the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see. And contestants, you have a minute-ish to come up with your clue here. All right, secret is coming in the chat right now. There it is.
Got it.
C2 said Mike White greater than Baker Mayfield. That is hot. Very hot take. That's as hot as they come.
For a Friday.
Epic saying Baker is not good enough to be in all those commercials, in my opinion. It's good at the commercials. And then Z2 saying Ridley just placed on reserve NFL list, has to miss a minimum of 3 weeks now.
Who?
Calvin Ridley.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
All right, contestants, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Joey, we're starting with you. What's your clue?
Maverick.
Gosh, what's your clue?
Breakout.
And what's your clue?
Bad QB.
Bad QB. Tim, what's your clue?
Ring.
All right, so we got Joey saying Maverick, Josh saying breakout, Dan saying bad QB, and Tim saying ring. Contestants, you got 3 to 7 minutes. Deliberate.
I have questions for all of you.
Okay.
Start with Mr.
into
Maverick
it.
down here.
Well, so I always kind of look at these clues as also being my call sign. So I chose Maverick.
That doesn't do much for me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If you were to...
It's a great movie. What do you?
All right, Mr. Bad Quarterback. You just you want to elaborate?
Yeah. Just not a fan of the quarterback. He could have been mentioned on this show already. I don't know, but yeah, just awful QB play.
All right, and Tim Ring.
So it's a
Tim, I got you.
I appreciate that, Joey, which is why I can't go too in depth again. But
I don't like that.
Hey,
I don't like
say,
what's going on down at the bottom.
I'll say you shall not pass. Get out of here. Okay.
You cannot pass go. Do not collect.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So I'm ready to vote.
Oh, wait, Josh, what was yours?
You could. It was
What was
breakout.
yours?
Breakout. Oh gosh.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm ready.
Do you want to ask me anything else?
No? Kind of. Joey seemed excited though.
Joey seems excited.
I'm always excited.
Gosh. Okay. Well, I don't know for sure, but I'm
Friendly
ready.
reminder for anyone watching: feel free to throw your guesses. Who you think the spy is
Sorry,
in the
I
chat.
didn't mean to step on your toes there, Tim.
That's okay. You're all the way down in Orlando. You can't.
Can't reach.
I'm ready.
Your toes aren't that big. I've seen them.
Yeah, I know. It's my one wish.
Bigger toes. All right, Tim, you ready? You got any more questions?
No, none that I think are going to help.
Josh and Joey, you are good.
Yep.
Dan, you're good.
I am Gucci.
All right. This one, we are going to start with Joey. Joey, who do you think the spy is?
Dan is the spy.
Josh, who do you think the spy is?
Dan.
Dan, who do you think the spy is?
I think it's Tim.
Damn it, Tim, who do you think the
points
spy
game,
is?
which makes
He's
me
just
believe it's Dan.
Dan? Tim?
I am the spy.
Oh, okay.
I voted Dan, by the way.
Yeah.
So Dan, you revealed yourself as the spy. Who do you think the secret is here? What do you think the answer is?
Mr. Waddle.
Yeah. Let's go.
The real
I'm
answer
glad
was
Joey got
Elijah
breakout.
Moore.
He broke out
What?
last night.
He did.
He broke out last night. Yeah.
He did
It
break
took
out
me a
last
minute
night.
Yeah.
Is his
Tim's I
nickname
got
Maverick?
right away. I got right away.
Yeah.
I didn't get Maverick.
I've
still,
never
but I
done
got the ring. I definitely got the ring.
Maverick? I was thinking Maverick, then Goose, and then Goose's Waddle. God damn it.
So
I was
that's
so
a good
hyped
one.
about that.
Damn,
I was
let's
so
do this
hyped.
again. Goose's Waddle.
Yeah,
Um,
they
That
do.
would have been so
Damn.
what do they fly in Top Gun?
Planes.
good.
F14.
something.
Jets.
F-16?
Jets.
That's
dang it.
We all.
Come on, you can't say Maverick and then not have Goose on the other side of that.
Really,
Yeah, that's
really
what I
the thing that
thought.
set me over the edge is that you knew what Tim's was, and then
Immediately.
I realized what Tim was going for. He was going for
Elijah Woods.
Yeah,
Woods.
Woods. Yeah, Elijah
The
Woods.
Lord of the Ring. The guy. Yeah, he plays Frodo.
Yeah.
I got that too. As soon as he said, "You shall not pass," I was like, "Oh, that is clever."
I didn't get it from Ring, but
Yeah.
Interesting.
Josh, Carlos thought it
rhyme.
was you in the beginning. He said, "Josh with the generics breakout."
yeah.
Ooh, Z2 and Carlos coming in breaking news. Devontae Parker now on IR as well. Haven't betted that, but assuming both of you
Jalen
came in at the same
Waddle
time.
stock.
You know, dang it.
Just
Well, at least we're going to
Parker.
get the number 1 overall pick. That's pretty cool.
Z2 saying Josh must have saw my breakout edit last night. Must
No,
have.
I mean, he had a great game, right?
He did.
He did.
By far his best game in the his
Ooh.
career.
Z2 spotted you quick, Dan.
You kept saying bad quarterback. That's really what set me over the edge. It's like, it's kind of a couple different quarterbacks here.
Swampy saying, "Who dat? Who dat,
dat?
Swamp?"
What's Swamp?
And Jay said, "I'm with you, Dan. I automatically thought Goose too." And then Z2 said, "Knew it was Dan. Mike White is not a bad QB." And then Swamp said, "He's at work. He cries. We cry too. We cry with you as always." And he said, "But about ahead to a weekly tournament. I'm so happy to be Jonathan Taylor manager."
Hey, you must be. That is
Yes.
sweet.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wish.
playing. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm playing against Jonathan Taylor in way too many leagues. It's very sad.
I had him in a
Against him
fishbowl.
in
Pretty
one.
excited.
I'm playing.
Oh, that's nice.
I have him in one.
Oh, true. Never mind. Dolphins win some games. I forgot we traded our pick. Oh, we have no first round pick. Oh, God.
Oh,
worse
that's
and
actually
worse.
hilarious. Yeah,
This is worse and worse.
You're not one of 10. You're not one of 10 when you don't have your first round pick. It's not the year to do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, all right. Now we turned it around this week. Let's
Tank
go,
for Tua
boys.
again.
All right, let's make it happen.
All right, guys. Did I update the score? No, I did not.
I don't think
Looks like
so.
Kadarius Toney is off the injury report. So
And
he
honestly,
is a
I think that's
go.
huge news. I think you can start him. We don't expect Shepard to play, and I think those are the two players that eat into each other's values when they're both on the field at the same time.
Yep.
But if one of them's not playing, you could start the other one.
My internet stalled.
So-
Could people tell?
No, you're good.
No.
You're good.
Oh, it's been a
not
wait.
really.
Everyone was gone and y'all came back.
Oh,
Now, Pete's High School did come in and make a good point. All right. So even if you don't get that number 1 overall pick, you basically get a late first when you have this first
There
pick
we
in the
go.
second round, right?
I'll
So
take that. I'll
that's
take
good.
that as
That's,
well.
that's good value.
Yeah.
Just traded.
And actually, Truly Epic coming in saying Parker on IR. So Odell to Miami? Question mark?
No. He's not the right fit. Flores will never have it.
He
I
loves Miami though.
I can
Loves
see it.
Yeah, but that if he's happy, then he'll be good. But Flores, that's not the right personality that they're trying to build this locker room out of. I don't think so.
Disagreement.
But they'll take Will Fuller.
Can we talk about Will Fuller and his thumb injury, his mysterious whatever injury he has? He's just not
something.
playing.
It's always something.
Something.
Oh, did Josh freeze? I think he did. He's got a scary face right now.
What if he's not frozen and he's just doing it?
I honestly, I think like sometimes that thought always creeps in my head of just like, what if he's messing with me? Because it happened, we stream so much. We're streaming every day that I'm like, maybe Josh is just going to mess with me one of these times. It's going to terrify me.
Josh, blink if you're messing with us.
Thank God. All right, Jay asking Tony or Judy this week. Dan, what do you think?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to roll with Tony here. Just love the upside of what I've seen of him getting the targets. Hard to trust Teddy Bridgewater after what we've seen in Denver. Denver's just been going the wrong direction for 4 weeks straight, so hard for me to trust them.
Yeah. What do you think, Joey?
Looking at rankings, I have
yeah.
Tony. Yep, I've got Tony.
Tony. Tim, you have an opinion here?
Yeah, I'd take Tony. I don't honestly hate the Giants' offense. I just think they do stupid stuff sometimes. It's unfortunate, but
Yeah, it's
They
not a
make
winning
mistakes.
franchise at this point.
Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome back, Josh. Do you have an opinion on this question, Tony or Judy?
Yeah, I'll start Tony if none of the other wide receiver options are playing, including Galladay. But I'll go Judy even if Galladay's playing. And I don't think Tony and Galladay necessarily play in the same part of the field, but Tony's going to get 10 targets if there's no other wide receiver options. So
they all play on the same field.
They do.
The same part of the field, though.
The same part of the field.
Well,
they
they're
got a
going
little
that way.
At some point in the game.
All right, you guys ready to get into the last round here?
Ooh,
I think Tim already won.
Tim is far. Tim's got a pretty substantial lead here. He correctly guessed the spy, and no one guessed him, so he got 3 additional points. And I gave. Oh, I'm sorry. He was guessed by Dan, so he got -1. But then I gave him my extra point for ring. I thought that was a clever one. And then Joey and Josh both getting 3 points for each correctly guessing the spy, and Dan unfortunately getting -3 for getting guessed 3 times and not correctly picking the answer.
Getting got.
You got. All right, we'll speed through this last one here. Give it maybe someone can redeem themselves here and beat Tim, unseat Tim. So feel free to open up your round 4 prompts. Here are your options: Dawson Knox, Pat Fryermuth, Dalton Schultz, Dallas Goddard, Zach Ertz, Tyler Higbee, Mike Gesicki, CJ Uzama, Mo Alley Cox, and Noah Fant. Contestants, make sure you are out of the chat. Secrets going in the chat right now.
Gosh, tight ends make me nervous.
Just in
always
general?
play the wrong one. Yeah, just in general.
Yeah.
And in football as well.
Yes. Yeah, they can be intimidating. They're very big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we were at the Ravens game earlier this year, I was looking at Mark Andrews and just like, he is so massive in person. He's huge. He's like a giant wall.
Oh, man, that's what always freaks me out about Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he's massive too.
Standing next to his
tall
lineman
and big. Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's like bigger than them. Yeah,
It doesn't have to be one word, right? It can be a phrase.
It can be a phrase. Yeah, try and keep it to 1 to 3 words, I would say. All right, contestants, you got your clue?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Man, I'm struggling. All right, I'm ready.
You ready? All right, Josh, we are going to start with you on this one. What's your clue?
Career year.
Career.
Just make it one word. Yeah.
Career year. Dan, what is your clue?
Skip me for now.
Not possible.
I was gonna say breakout.
You can still use that as your word.
Is that still applicable?
Yeah.
All right, breakout.
All right, breakout. Tim, what's your clue?
Clarity.
Joey, what's your clue?
I have to do an impression to do it.
Yeah.
He's great.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So he's great, is what
Can
I'm
I try that
writing.
again?
Yeah, go for
He's
it.
great. No, I can't do that.
All right, we got Josh with career year, Dan with breakout, Tim with clarity, and Joey with he's great. Contestants, deliberate.
What was Tim's again?
Tim's was clarity.
Yeah, what's that? You just
Moment of clarity.
So, Clarity is a song by an artist that I like. Zed. I don't know if you know Zed.
Yeah,
but it's a
really
fun song.
about.
And and there's really not much more to it.
Yeah. I'm an old man because John Mayer has a song called Clarity, so that's what I thought you were.
Oh, no. It's Zed. Yeah, he's an artist, and that's who it is.
And then so breakout. Were you just copying me? You're just copying me, Dan?
Pretty much.
All right. Just making sure. Now, I say career year.
Career.
And then he's great. Joey?
Yeah, that's as clear as day.
Yeah.
I need to explain it.
No.
Please don't.
Please, no need.
Let's leave it at that. Are we good?
What was yours, Josh?
Career year.
Career year.
Career.
Hmm.
I mean,
No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about who I need to vote for to make them lose a point so I don't lose all my points.
Yeah. All right,
I think need to get it right.
I'm ready.
I think I'm ready.
Yep.
You're all ready? All right, quick with this one. All right, so we're going to start with Josh. Who do you think the spy is?
Tim, I don't know what your clue meant, but I'm going to go with you.
Fair.
Tim. Dan, okay. Who do you think the spy is, Dan?
I'm just looking at Joey right now.
He's great.
I'm gonna go with Josh.
Josh and Tim. Who do you think the spy is?
I'm gonna go with Dan because you didn't have your word ready, and that's very suspicious.
Joey, who do you think the spy is?
Man, see, here's the thing: is I think it's Dan, but I think I have to vote for Tim because of points. But I don't want to do that. I just want to be right.
Well played.
Who are you going with?
Dan.
You need an answer, Joey.
Tim, I have to vote for Tim because of the points.
All right.
Not
Joey
the
going
points.
Tim.
Not
Josh
the
going
the
Tim.
points with you.
Dan going Josh. Tim going Dan. Would the spy like to reveal themselves and take a guess at who they think the answer is?
Who was it? It was me.
Gosh, who do you think the answer was?
CJ Uzama.
You nailed it, Josh.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
You nailed it.
What
Josh
clue
did
gave
it.
it to you? I couldn't tell.
He's great.
Yeah.
That was such a great clue,
See,
by the way.
I
It was
had to
fun.
go completely obvious because I had to let everyone that wasn't
Because if
know
you just
that
said
it wasn't
he's
me.
great,
Yeah.
Right.
then
Nobody
I
would've
would have
gotten it.
voted for you because he's the least great
Ah,
person maybe on this list out of maybe Mo Cox.
Damn.
Man, I'm glad a career year just worked for a lot of these people. It probably would not have worked for Mo Cox and Zach Ertz. But other than that,
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Zed is a DJ.
CJ, I knew that, but I was like,
And there's a Z and Uzama. And Clary does a song by Zed. So there's
Yeah,
several links to
I
it.
know the song. I was trying to like sing the song. I was like, there's nothing in here. Because I was trying to figure out the player, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I was way off.
Scores have been tabulated. I'm going to update banner right now and reveal the winner.
This is going to be close. Joey might have gotten it.
No. I didn't get the last one right. I'd have guessed Josh. I might have.
Oh.
The winner is
Dan?
Tim. Surprise,
Oh,
surprise.
and we all tied 5-5-5.
You all tied with
Wow.
5. Yes.
That's awesome, actually.
Dan, you got 2 points that round. You correctly guessed the spy. You correctly guessed Josh that round. But Tim guessed you, so -1. And yeah, so you got 2 points that round. Tim, you got -2 for getting guessed twice, not correctly guessing the spy. Joey, you got 1 point because I gave you one because I liked your impersonation. That was it. That was the only reason you got that point.
Fair enough.
You didn't correctly guess the spy, but you also weren't guessed. So,
But I had, I would have
You're
been wrong anyways. But I
technically
had
here.
to.
Yeah,
You're here.
you're here. Josh, what did you do?
I guess,
You were guessed as a spy, but you correctly
yeah.
you correctly
You
guessed the
got
answer,
it.
which got you 4 points
That's
to
huge.
redeem yourself. Make this look like it was like you weren't trailing the whole game.
There's a question here in the chat. I think I could hit this pretty quickly. I like Fryermuth a lot this week, but I am starting Manny Sanders over Fryermuth.
Yep,
Oh,
Right.
same.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
We're on the same page. Perfect.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, guys. Great game of Fantasy Spy. Dan, thank you
So
so
much
much
fun.
for joining us today.
That was awesome.
It
Good
was
job,
a
guys.
blast. Thanks for putting up with our crazy, weird games.
Nah,
If you're
dude,
not-
it was awesome. Absolutely.
If you're not already following Dan, make sure you go follow him at Dan Titus. DANTITUS. He's producer at Action Network. He's got a fantasy basketball podcast called Buckets Pod. It is fantastic. Make sure you go follow Dan. He's going to give you all the information you need. And Dan, thank you so much for coming on.
JL, Josh, Joey, Tim, it's been great. And I hope to do this again soon. I'm gonna go fill up my cup. Let's start Thirsty Fridays.
Yes,
that's not a thing. I'm a
go Braves.
I like that energy. Let's make it happen. Trading is fantasy fun. Let's go.
Yeah, make sure you go follow Tim and Joey. Tim's at the right Tim, and Joey is at the Joey Right. You guys are so confusing with those names. I just wish you just have different names. And make sure you follow Josh and I at FYF Josh, at FYF John Luke. And like this video and subscribe. We're here every single weekday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you haven't had enough of us, join us again in 2 hours, 6 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to be on FanDuel's channel playing Fantasy Fortune with Justin Henry. It's going to be a blast. Make sure you join us there. And on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time for our Sunday recap on FanDuel. I think that's it. You guys ready?
Simon.
Yeah, feel better, Simon.
Love you guys.
Too.
All right. We'll see you later, hopefully. 2 hours. All right. If not, we'll see you Monday.
This is
or Sunday.
Fourth.
Sorry. Gosh.
Fourth?
Where's Simon? I need him to do
And
this.
Monday.
All right. Bye-bye.
Dominating force.